Remember, this is a body kit that it is not factory. So you are gonna probably see some imperfections, you know, when you paint it.
Yeah.
Like a wave, little wave here and there. But of course you still can fix it, but you do have to do body work, all of it.
Yeah.
And that's gonna take some time.
Yep, that is true. There are imperfections, but it's not severe. And
It's not the end of the world. It's gonna look nice anyway.
so what we're doing today, this is day 3.
Right.
It's on Saturday. You can see the waviness a little bit. That's because of the manufacturer. So you kind of see it. But anyways, what I was saying is this is day 3. We are wet sanding. It is Saturday morning. Wet sanding it so we can prep it for paint. But yeah, this is the final day. We got my dad on that side. We got my husband on this side. I was doing it too, but they took over. Car is leaking oil. I think I'm leaking. I'm leaking oil from the oil pan ? We replaced the oil pan gasket a while ago, and then I think we didn't put it in properly. That's why it's leaking oil. But anyways, we're gonna just pretend we didn't see that. But car is in the paint booth. We're actually gonna go eat breakfast with my mom. Sorry, Angel, you're not here with us. Little family time before we paint the car. But it is wet sanded. I think we are gonna cover up the entire car, of course, so there's no overspray. But in the meantime, this is it. This is what the car looks like. Oh, it's almost done, guys. I'm so excited. So I was talking to my dad about this. He does do this at his shop, custom. It is a little bit more pricier because, you know, it did take way longer. Of course, these are not OEM, so the material is different and does take time to modify. And as he explained earlier, there are some wavy parts and stuff here and there. Nothing too dramatic that he couldn't fix or anything that made it too much of a gap or anything. Honestly, this is like a really good gap for it, like perfect fitment. But it does take time. He does do this at his shop. It's just, again, it does take a while. But the result is beautiful, and I can't wait for it. And I'm so excited. All right, this is my dad's truck. He has the, I think, 483 stroker in it or something like that, right? 4 something stroker. It is cammed. You guys can hear it chop. Oh, oh, oh. My husband doesn't know how to drive it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, your truck! You should have let me drive it. We're bringing the cars in because we can't leave these cars outside whenever we leave the shop. Of course, it's a shop, right? Yeah, he is nervous. Ah! Ah! Oh, they should have had me drive your cars, right? I know how to drive. Oh, so scared. Babe. Andrew drive this truck better.
Good gravy, I was cooking in there.
Wow. Don't tempt me, Mike. We'll do it right now.
Give me a tattoo.
an MMA over here. My mom used to be an ex-kickboxer. So beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so this is what it looks like after clear coat. We're gonna have to let it dry for overnight, I guess, for the rest of the day. It is 3:30, I think, 3:30 on Saturday. Beautiful!